Whenever I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollars. The Gritty Gamblers are back in the building, here to make you some money. Money. What up, Matt? How you doing?
Doing great, man. We back from this weekend. A lot of sports, man. A lot of different things going on, man. We got a lot to cover, a lot to review. Let's get into it, man. Your boy's back with some of the baseball smacks, man. This weekend was a huge baseball weekend for me, bruh. The baseball parlay, bruh. These mother suckers on the mound was edging me, bro. They didn't want your boy to hit, bro. We was getting there. We got to the plus 14,000, missed it by one leg because Cincinnati couldn't beat my own shitty ass Nationals of all teams to win.
14,000?
Oh no, plus 1,400. I misspoke.
Oh, I was about to say you missed a 14,000.
No, plus 1,400. Plus 1,400. Ooh, that would have been bad. No, plus
Why didn't you
1,400.
pull that?
Yeah, it was vicious, bro. I was sick, bro. The Reds couldn't win. Honestly, I don't know why I keep betting on the Reds, bro. I mean, they won. We'll get to that in a second, but bro, I was sick when the Reds couldn't cover in there. Of course, I had like a sinking happiness because my team won, but it wasn't the same. And then yesterday, they even got us again because we had the plus 900. Now we missed on the last leg with the over in the Angels and the Orioles game. It was at 8.5, 5 total runs. We did hit on the Reds, Blue Jays, and the over in the Braves, the Phillies in that game. So we were kind of doing good there. And then we did come back later in the day with a live smack plus 700. Got the Angels minus 2.5 live in the eighth inning, minus 178. The Chicago Cubs money line when it was, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 5-5 tied in the fifth or sixth, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and that's when we put them in there. The Cubs were slightly favored because they had, I think, somebody on base and there was no one out. So they ended up winning 9-5. D-backs was the lock of the day for me in MLB. They hit, covered, and won.
They didn't play
did
well.
everything. Yeah, the D-backs are going to be cash this year. I can already see it. And then this parlay should not have hit parlay. I'm not going to lie to you. This parlay should not have hit parlay. No, but yeah, it shouldn't have hit because the Dodgers were down 4-0 to the Cardinals in the last leg. I went to sleep. I woke up, and we hit. So those are the best ones. The Dodgers came back from 4 down.
I had one of those the other night. NC State was down to Duke. I fell asleep somehow. I didn't even remember falling asleep. And then woke up and NC State won, and I was so happy. I was like, yo, let's go.
And then just to give it a shout out, on Saturday, we didn't get to the bread and butter with the hockey. We still got the bread and butter, plus 300 parlay hit. Golden Knights, Rangers, Avalanche, all money line together. Unit and a half on it. Got back 5 units on it. So good smack on that. So we did good overall. Someone on the weekend. We had some misses with some of these. Purdue, we had them in a bunch of different ways. First of all, Duke, I don't know how you blow that last night, Duke. You a bunch of soft. You know, I'm not going to say the words because we're going to be nice, but it's one of the softest teams I've seen in a long time, man. Bro, Duke.
Let's go State. Never said that before.
Huh?
I said, let's go State. I never said that before.
It's just insane with how that went, bro. I couldn't believe Duke's actually soft, man. Like so
Very
bitch,
soft.
man. Like
Next year, though, I mean, bro, their number one player right now.
Are you talking about Cooper Flagg coming in
Yeah,
next year, bro?
their number one player right now has an NIL deal for his fingernail polish, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you what do you think this team is? Hardcore? They're not the bad boys.
Bro, they wasted my boy Jeremy's last year, man. I can't forgive that school. I can't forgive
bro.
that.
Duke's wasted Zion, RJ Barrett, and like
Paulo
half.
Banchero.
They wasted everyone. Except for Christian Laettner.
Talking about some stuff in the 90s, man. UVA got a ring before that. Don't tell me nothing. Come on now. But nah. it was a rough from that aspect, but I did have a lock of the day in college yesterday. It was the Purdue Boilermakers. I knew that Tennessee had no one to front Zach Edey, and
I stayed off. I couldn't do it.
Zach Edey had a legacy game, man. Bro, Purdue Bro, the only people that are mad about Zach Edey not having a legacy game are Tennessee. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
The referees.
He gets away with a lot of the referee stuff. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. But bro, if you're trying to guard someone that's 7'4",
I hope he gets
don't
bullied.
put your elbows into his back. You're gonna get called every time. Like, you're gonna get called every time, and like people are trying to get mad, and they're all like, "You don't know ball. You can't." I'm like, brother, nah. I watched you guys were putting elbows in his back. I saw his shoulder almost get pulled out his socket. Like, half that stuff's abuse. Like, I'm not saying every call should have came, but now I will say he doesn't get too many fouls called on him. That's something they gotta look at. They do gotta look at that one. Hopefully, when they play the real bad, you know who's UConn, Klingon gets some of those calls against Zach Edey. Otherwise, this shit rigged.
Yeah, I heard one Tennessee fan say he didn't care because they're not a basketball school. But yet
they're in everything school, right? They're in everything school.
They're blue blood in the preseason. Whatever.
They're not no. They know they're not no blue blood. That was the delusion talking. But for real though,
delusional.
For real though, I'm gonna be honest. Connect balled out. I'll give him his credit, and it was Connect versus Zach Edey last night. And at the end of the day, Zach Edey won, man. He won. The Fighting Zach Edey's won that game.
Not gonna win on Saturday.
They probably will.
Levkin gonna show him what's up.
You
push him right back.
You mean DJ Burns?
Whatever. I don't give up.
That's not how we do this parlay. Come on now. You can't call the guy who's pretty much the player of the tournament and get his name wrong. You look like a dumbass.
That's cool.
DJ Burns. How you miss that guy that big's name, man? He big.
Bro, because he wasn't written on the Sunday, so I didn't see it.
Well, who do they have written down? DJ Horn?
No, they didn't have anyone written on the Sunday. Do you not know what I'm talking about? The Sunday?
Nah.
They gave him an ice cream sundae.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you talking about that when he handed it away?
But anyways.
No, but then I won in that game, sadly. No. It's going to be UConn, Purdue, and the Natty. It's going to be UConn, Purdue, and the Natty. We're going to get to your boys in a little bit.
It's going to be Bama, NC State, and the Natty.
You're saying any Natty that can get you guys a Natty, aren't you? He's saying any Natty that he thinks they can win. He doesn't want to see Purdue.
We can get revenge on Purdue.
But
we already up against them once this year.
Let's do an early matchup preview of this game while we're here. Alabama. We'll cover it. UConn, we had them easy lock of the day on Thursday. Thursday, we had the whole Thursday locked down on what we had for plays. We had Illinois beating Iowa State. If I'm not mistaken. Wait, was that the same thing? Yeah, right? No. Wait.
Illinois lost it.
Illinois beat Iowa State, but they lost to UConn.
Yeah.
But that was in the same weekend. So we did our plays on Thursday, not Saturday.
Was it on the same weekend?
Sweet 16 was Thursday night.
It's all jumbled up, bro. It's all jumbled up.
Anyway, we did have UConn and we had Illinois both advancing in the Thursday night games. I had a parlay I posted on my account before early in the day. I knew that was my lock of the day on Thursday. UConn obliterates both teams. They win their matchup that they won on Thursday night. They covered when they. What do you say?
Bama's beating UConn.
Oh my gosh, his delusion has already started. Bro, we're gonna cover some. Hold on. Let me just get back here. So yeah, Thursday here it was. UConn beats pistol whip San Diego State and beats them by 30. Then UConn goes and has Illinois goes on a 30-0 run in the game.
Hey,
pistol whips Illinois.
Illinois had them in the first half. But I don't know what happened
with that 30-0 run.
I don't know what happened. They came out. They couldn't make anything. I was like, all right,
UConn punched them in the mouth.
They started like this. It's all good. They'll bounce back.
UConn punched them in the mouth, and then they punched them in the gut, and then they landed the knockout punch.
Nah, they punched them in the head, Then they kicked them in the nuts, and then they walked all
They
over.
didn't do nothing dirty, man. It was clean, man. Nah, don't do that. They beat it. No, clean knockout, man. Vicious knockout. Hit straight in the straight right, uppercut to the ribs, straight knockout from the right hook, man. It was done.
They didn't need that much. It was
Well, that's
one
what happens
punch.
when you go on a 30-0 run, man. You get 3 shots. Bang, bang, bang. Done. Knocked
It
out.
was
Finished.
one punch, and they tried to come back, and they said, "No, I'm gonna kick you when you're down. We're dunking on you." Alley hoops. Here we go. Woo, woo, woo.
I will say this, though. Shout out to your Alabama Crimson Tide. I did have Clemson covering versus Alabama. Clemson did not cover in that game. Which that was the game on Saturday. I did have Clemson covering. I had UConn versus Illinois though. I knew UConn was winning that game. That was a lock.
No way.
That was a lock. That was such a lock. UConn's the scariest team in the bro. You're lucky the line dropped when the line came out. When the line came out at 11.5, you should have shat your pants. Like you guys are gonna get ran through, shat on.
Nope.
Beat up.
It's the fourth biggest spread in the Final Four, and most of the teams, when they have a big spread like that, underdog wins.
They're just going to put Stephon Castle on Mark Sears and say, let someone else beat us. He's not scoring. Because Castle's the best perimeter defender in the country right now. As a freshman.
Tweeter.
He went on Twitter. He pulled on Twitter. What are you pulling on Twitter for?
Stop it.
We got Parlay riled up today because we talking about Bama in the Final Four, man.
All I can find right now is Caleb Williams playing a pickup game. So
Oh my goodness. Parlay, your computer's failing you.
yeah, I gotta go a different way.
Nah, man, but I seriously don't see it. Because here's the thing. UConn's not going to let Bama shoot them threes. And Grant Nelson will foul out. So, like...
Grant Nelson is not gonna foul out. What do you mean? He's Larry
Who's
Bird
guarding?
right now.
So then, is Pringle going to cut out? Who's guarding Clegane? Pringle, right?
Pringle's done for, bro. Pringle is throwing every game right now. I don't know if you know, but he gets paid at the end of every game to try and throw games.
And he's
That's
going to be
why
guarding
he was-
their best player? That's crazy.
He was trying to sit on the bench the other game. He's
Who Alabama putting on Tristan Newton?
it don't matter who we putting on who. Believe in Coach Oates.
I do like Coach Oates. I got to give you credit. I
You
like
got to
Coach
get your honey bunches of votes.
I listened to a Coach Oates interview. He was talking because you know how he coached with the Hurleys, right?
The Hurleys, Buffalo.
Yeah, with Bobby Hurley, and then he worked with he not really with Dan, but he's been around Dan.
No, I did not know. I just know he loves patina. He loves to schedule him.
Well, no. So what was it? Remember how Nate Oates came from Buffalo, right?
Yeah, natives did come from Buffalo.
He was on Bobby Hurley's staff when Bobby Hurley was at Buffalo, and then Bobby left for Arizona State. He's still at Arizona State, but Bobby left for Arizona State, and then Nate Oates took over from assistant to the head coach. Was there for like a year or two, and then became the Alabama head coach.
Arizona State needs to make a move.
He's been at Arizona State for 8 years. They haven't done shit.
Arizona. I was just
I was looking at his record the other day, thinking about this.
Why nobody. It's all about Nate Oates the whole time.
You know he's gonna end up on his brother's staff in like 2 years, probably.
Bro, I ain't worried about nothing.
But yeah,
I don't give a piss about
y'all
nothing.
losing by 20 or 30? How much? Y'all losing by 20, 30? What you think?
I asked that the other night. So how about we losing?
Shut
up! You're not a real fan.
Somebody tried to send me an NC. Someone was trying to send me like an NC State joke. I'm like, do I really gotta make a UConn joke right now, y'all? Like they're minus 200 to win the tournament. Stop it.
Dude,
Stop
someone had a burner and they had it as a Clemson account and they had to change it to a UConn account right after the game.
You know what's sad? You called such the Death Star that burner's finally gonna be made final because they're gonna win.
You know what's really sad?
What?
The Barners are not doing good.
I'm not good. They're not happy. They are not happy.
They were in uproar this weekend. Jake
I saw a
Crane was
lot
trying
of-
to tell them. Jake Crane was trying to tell them what was good.
His
that,
own fan
you
base
know,
buried him 2 weeks ago, man.
and then they're like,
His
"No,
own fan base.
no, no,
We love Jake, man.
no. We're Barners. We're
We love Jake,
delusional."
but his own fan base tried to bury him 2 weeks ago.
Bro, they buried him again. I don't know why he's still an Auburn fan. I just go be out.
You know what's funny? The Auburn fans are so, like, the fans around like the program, it seems like, are so like soft about like protecting it that when you're hard on it, they get mad. They get really mad when you're hard on the program. They're like, they're trying, damn it.
We got Hugh Freeze. We're the best recruiters in the state.
We got Bruce Pearl.
Look at his record versus Nate Oates.
Hey, like you hit the
What about
Mourinho
that?
gif. Hit the Mourinho gif on them. Hit the Mourinho gif on them.
They trying to do all this. He's going to Kentucky. He's got paid, bitch.
Yeah, nah, Kentucky, they keeping
Biggest buyout in college basketball. He ain't going nowhere.
Is it? I didn't know that. Oh wow.
Per Google,
Interesting. That's very interesting.
her article I was reading.
No, that's really interesting. But just to cover the rest of the Final Four matchup, we got NC State. Ooh, that's interesting, man. The line on that has already started to drop. Oh, Bama's cooked. Bama's so cooked. The line
Late
already came
movement.
back up. The line already came back up.
We're gonna get late. It was only down half a point. Stop it.
It was down a full point.
No, it wasn't.
11.5, 10.5. Now it's at 11.5 again.
I never saw it go to 10.5, so it was never at 10.5.
I saw it on FanDuel on a major book. Moved to 10.5.
FanDuel is full of shit. All right, so NC State is gonna win though. NC State's gonna win.
Their line just dropped too. Yeah, from 8.5, 9.5.
That's what.
So for the rest of the show, just to give you guys, like, the fans out there a heads up, disregard parlay, considering the lineup, the line movement for the game with Bama not mattering, but the line movement for the game without Bama mattering. Don't even worry about it. His enrolled time.
It did the same. That's the same movement it had for UNC. I don't want to hear it.
No. His Bama popped out. It's okay, y'all. He couldn't take the SEC glasses off for a second. He couldn't take them
That's
off.
the same movement we had on the UNC game.
I love
We
trolling.
got a honey
parlay,
bunches
man.
of oats. We don't.
I love
need
trolling.
one.
I love trolling parlay, man. He gets nothing gets him more tight than when you
Where's
mess
your
with
team
time.
right now?
Brother, we have a in the past 5 years. Don't speak to me.
When 5 years ago,
Hey, that counts. It's on the 5.
almost
Yeah.
6. Yeah, Auburn made a Final Four that year too.
Who sent them home?
Whoop-de-doo.
Who sent them home?
They told me it was the ref's fault, and it was only by 1 point.
And what do you hear? And what happened? Who has the ring? None of that shit matters when who has the ring. You put your pinky in there all you want, bro. Ring, chicken dick. Ring, bro. They didn't have to go beat Texas
Oh, no,
Tech
you
and
didn't
Jared
know?
Culliver.
Auburn has a ring this year too now.
What, in equestrian?
Uh,
What are you talking about? In what?
No. They said that SEC rings count.
Stop.
Go look
Stop.
at the pages. We got a ring. He ain't got shit. We got hardware. How about that?
It's ridiculous, man.
We come home
Asinine.
with hardware for the tournament. You come home in tears
The
from
stuff
nerds.
that I hear from this Iron Bowl rivalry between Alabama and Auburn fans makes me believe they don't think the sport is real at times. They must think it's a TV show. I swear.
It is. It's labeled as entertainment.
Oh my gosh.
Bears.
As you can tell, this one's empty, so I'm just gonna go grab
In the
another water
fine
bottle.
writing, in the fine
Parlay, I'm
writing.
gonna give myself a second to go grab another water bottle real quick. I'm gonna give myself a second to go take a walk for a second.
So,
Oh my goodness, this man's.
all right. So, I got a parlay today. 1 second. Let me find it. Hey, but Alabama is the best team in the country. They're unstoppable. Only thing you can do is play defense. We're the number 3 offensive team in the country. Only 2 teams above us, and they're still remaining.
Who can play defense? Who can't play defense?
But UConn is a top 5 offensive efficiency team. Alabama 262.
Oh, you saying? Are you actually being like objective now and showing how y'all are fucked?
But if we shoot, there's no stopping us. We need Larry Bird to show up. We need a can of Pringles to show up.
Brother,
We
Mark Sears hit 7 threes and
we
Stevenson
need-
hit 5 threes and y'all
Yeah,
won by like
we
7.
need Mr. 4.7 points to average game, Mr. Jaron Stevenson, to show up and
Yo,
get
he's
another
really
19
gonna
and
be-
25 minutes, and we're good.
Yo, he's really gonna be a big player for y'all next year, isn't he?
Insane. I'm gonna get ready.
Sears gonna be gone though.
He's gonna be, dude. You don't know nothing. Sears is not gonna be gone, bro. What are you talking about? He's having the best year of any point guard in the nation. He's
They don't
gone.
think he's gonna be gone?
Dude, all Alabama fans are trying to tell me I don't know nothing because he's gonna stay. No, you're delusional. You want him to stay.
Unless he
staying.
gets the bag NIL, he's going to be
$2 million, yeah.
late second round pick. He's gonna be a late second round pick probably. Yeah,
Nah, first rounder.
too short probably. A little age, short probably. I mean, it's a bad draft class, so you can justify anything in this
Terrible
draft
draft.
class. You can justify anything in this draft class, man.
Can you tell me a point guard right now better than him that is not a rapist?
Terrence Shannon's not a point guard, right? You're terrible for that. You're terrible for that. I'll tell you this. You know, as much as they lost in the first round, it's going to kill you when you see Reed Shepherd and Rob Dillingham both get drafted in front of him.
Bro, you know what? I'm gonna watch the NBA draft and I'm not a bum.
Look how you just flipped it on me.
I
I
don't
hate you.
spend 3 hours of my life watching the NBA draft anymore, bro. It's just stupid.
Parlay in 25 days with the first pick of the NFL draft.
The 15th pick in the NFL draft. Hey, did you see? I don't know if you saw this, but right before we got on, apparently Caleb Williams is Bo Callahan, and he's about to fall.
No, he's not falling. He's first overall.
I see JJ McCarthy's going 1.
Who made that mock draft?
Mock draft?
Who did that? Like, was it some random person?
No, it's the dude that works with the stadium, man.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure. I didn't
The
know.
mock draft guy?
Brother, I don't know.
The
what he-
Chicago breaking rumor. Chicago. Oh, today's April 1st.
I was
Why
like,
am I believing stuff? Why do I
Parlay,
believe
I was like,
it? I don't even have to see it. It don't even say April 1st on it. I just know that can't be right.
Parlay.
Man, these people do it dirty. I need to come up with something dirty.
Hey, listen. Congratulations. You played yourself.
Hey, breaking news. Alabama will be without starting point guard Mark Sears.
Breaking news: Nate Oates has accepted a job, and he's now going to become the new coach of the new NBA team of the Brooklyn Nets. He is now moving to the NBA.
Breaking news: Coach Oates is now going to the Los Angeles Lakers.
You know what you got to do to be an Ultimate Troll? Breaking news: a coach trade has been announced. Nate Oates has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange for Darvin Ham.
I need something
Next
better.
thing you know, you have a Stephen A. video being like, "Is this possible? What?"
Breaking news: Stephen A. Smith fired from ESPN. How do you spell
Uh,
Stephen A? PH.
no, this is a good one, bro. I just saw a funny April Fool's one. Kansas forward Perry Ellis will use his coaching year of eligibility to transfer to UConn. Ellis will be eligible to play in the Final Four. Huge news.
Breaking news: Stephen A. Smith has been arrested for smoking marijuana.
Oh my god.
Breaking news: Stephen A. Smith has been arrested for not being able to stay off the weed.
Bro. They said DJ Burns got a chance in the NFL.
Breaking news: Stephen A. Smith has been suspended. Has been let go from ESPN for not being able to stay off the weed. Let me go find a picture of Stephen A. Yes.
Bruh. If the NFL is actually interested in getting DJ Burns in the league on the offensive line, that's crazy, man. They see his agility, they're like, man, that's too elite.
All right, I posted Stephen A. let go from ESPN for not being able to stay off the weed.
All right. Excuse me. We've done enough entertaining, man. Let's start
All right.
plays for today, man.
So
Woo!
the lockdown parlay of the day.
Yeah, we both got. Honestly, the odds movement on this Braves game kind of scares me, but it just because how much it moved in the favor. But it is what it is. I locked in Braves -1.5 in the morning, as well as Cubs -1.5 with parlay together. Originally, you're getting them at plus 259. So now I have odds boost on it, so I got it at plus 336. If you parlay them together now, though, oh my God, it just moved from -178 to -188 on FanDuel. Jeez. Cubs are now -108. Bro, if you combine them now, it's plus 195. That's how much value it's lost.
I got 200. I got plus 200 on just those two.
I mean,
minus.
Yeah, I got plus 336 with the boost, but it's vicious. I mean, I like the spot for both of them, man. You're getting them both in their third or fourth starters in their rotation. Charlie Morton last year, even though he's old right now, he's one of the best pitchers for the Braves. Consistency at his core. He knows how to deal. He has great off-speed pitches. He throws everything well.
He's nice, but he doesn't have a mustache like Spencer Strider.
Spencer Strider gives up home runs to the Phillies, so you can calm down. All right, anyways. So
But his mustache.
relax. But the White Sox are also pretty bad, like really bad. Like just got swept by the Detroit.
Yeah, the White Sox aren't winning the damn game this year.
Nice you say that and they beat y'all tomorrow, and you're just like, ah. But so yeah, the Braves. I mean, the movement on that game is the one that's really tripping me out. It's ridiculous how much it's moving in their favor. So they should win. I mean, they have one of the best offenses in baseball. So early start time. The only thing is, it is on the road, but you never know. They could just tee off. The Cubs is the other play I got, and I think Parlay got them too. So we both.
Yeah, we got the Cubs.
Yeah, another game with vicious line movement. It was plus money earlier in the day. Now it's minus money on the run line. So, I mean, another game, a team that has not less nearly crazy offense as the Braves, but really solid offense. They're playing at home too, and on top of that, the Rockies are terrible, man. I don't know if you saw some of them versus the Diamondbacks, bro. The amount of field errors they're making, like they're just not a good ball club right now, man. And they're gonna be the laughing stock of the NL West. So you expect the Rockies to go on the road today and shit the bed.
But that's what
We're
we
also
want
getting a debuting Japanese pitcher for the Cubs, so I like that.
I don't know if I like that.
It's not like Yamamoto. Yamamoto came back and played really well.
18, is he? All right,
He's like 30.
I did that on the last guy. Oh my god.
He's like 30.
All right, bad.
Yeah, no. So that's the solid plays we got for MLB. I got them in parlay, got them. We both got them separately, and then we talked about it pre-show. And we're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good start for our plays. Yeah, sometimes parlay and I we got dueling plays. Sometimes we cover different sports, but both came in with the same plays from the same sports mostly.
Sometimes we agree on a 5 to 6 leg parlay, like the Cubs, the Braves, the Orioles, LSU women's,
I didn't take the O's yet, but they had decent movement too. Yeah.
Florida Panthers.
Hey, I did take. I have a straight. We're gonna get into LSU in a second. Yeah, we're gonna. That's a massive.
And
cover
over in
point
total goals, that looks terrible right now, but we'll see.
on Florida.
Nah, the soccer.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's on right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So no, yeah, I have and Parlay both have LSU upsetting Iowa tonight on the road. I mean, it's almost a pick 'em, but it's an upset.
Buy
You
you
can say.
Barbie, baby.
I got that plus 106. The line's at -1.5 for Iowa right now. What it comes down to is LSU just gonna have too many bodies to guard Kaylin Clark with and send at her, and unless they're hitting threes like it's Aquafina, which I don't think you're gonna be able to versus LSU's defense, they're gonna slow her down. Haley Van Leef, Flauginet Johnson, all those of the big four are gonna
Haley
get
has been
sent.
playing the best though, but
On the defensive end, she's been solid.
offensively, she got benched the other day.
Here's the thing, though. They need her for the defensive end of her to step up in this type of matchup and get up for this game.
Yeah,
She's gonna
they
have to
let her.
follow.
They let her put the little sticker on the little poster thing. So I think
Yeah.
they're cool. They cool.
Well, yeah, because she got that big charge to win the game at the end of the game.
Okay, yeah, bet.
She because I forgot who the best player on the other team was. But they were driving into the paint, and Haley Van Leef cut in real quick, set that charge, ate it, and then that's what got them the win because it was like 5 seconds or like 10 seconds left. Yeah, she just ate it ridiculous. Kim Mulkey lost. Oh, it was versus UCLA, yeah. And then Kim Mulkey just went, yeah.
You see that article about Kim Mulkey?
They hyped it for no reason. I can't believe the media's trying to make me cheer for Kim Mulkey, bro. I was furious.
There
I
was
couldn't believe it.
nothing in that.
I mean, I'm not going to. I'm not going to cheer for Kim. I'm never going to cheer for Kim Mulkey. The media tried to make her a hero with how they just did that.
They
And
tried to make her a villain. They made her a hero.
That's what I meant by that. I cut the chase. Yeah, I didn't say the middle part. I just said the media
is-
made her.
Dumb. They literally just said, "Yo, check this girl's tape out, bro. She was nasty in college. She doesn't like Brittany Griner. Oh, guess what? The rest of the country doesn't like her either. Like no one cares. No one likes her. It's not because she's gay. It's because she's annoying. Go back to Russia or something. Like get out of here."
All right, we're gonna leave parlay alone on the BG stuff, but
Kim Mulkey's the GOAT.
Hey, one thing I'll say though, covering it, that game, I really do like the LSU to win. The spread was only -1.5, so just take the money line, as parlay usually says. Just take the money line in those situations. I like that a lot. I actually like
Yeah,
that a
plus 2. What? Nah, give me money line.
lot. One thing I'll say is I like UConn to beat USC. I'm just scared to bet it.
You scared to bet? I mean, USC got that one girl, but
They're the 1 seed on top of it. Like UConn is the 3 seed favored by almost 4.
I got the people coming. Stephen A. You cannot stay off the weeds. All right.
Just to cover and run through the NHL for tonight. So
Yeah.
I haven't played any NHL games personally. I stared at that Panthers game. I like them. I don't know if I'm gonna touch it. I really don't. They should win. It's a game they should be able to dominate matchup wise. Toronto's a finesse team. Florida's a physical team. They should beat up on them.
Rangers. Freeway.
I'm considering the Rangers. I mean, the Pens legit have nothing to play for. Nothing. And the Rangers are the best team in the league right now. So, like, that is something highly to consider. The team I was looking after the most, actually, to be quite honest with you, is Tampa. I was looking at Tampa today a lot. I like Tampa at home tonight versus Detroit. You got a Detroit team, which they're not really slumping, but they're not like playing fantastic hockey right now. Going on the
Yeah.
road, playing Vasilevsky, Tampa, everything all together. This is just a recipe for disaster for the Wings tonight, in my opinion. They have now the only thing I give the one doubt is the Red Wings have had Tampa's number the past couple of years because Derek Lalonde, their coach, is a head coach at used to be not head coach, used to be the assistant coach under Tampa when he was working under John Cooper. But being that this game is at home, I like this game. I don't know if I'll necessarily take three-way. I might use it as a parlay builder, as like a second leg towards getting the normal money line, just so I can have the boost of having them in overtime just in case, and then add it to something like our three-way Rangers money line, as you mentioned, something like that. Yeah, because the NHL slate is not that clean tonight. I'm gonna be honest with you. You got the Oilers and the Abs on the road as huge road favorites, so I don't really like that situation, especially because the Blues are not a bad team at all, and the fact that they're minus 200 in a game they've already won at home this year versus Edmonton, while Edmonton was good, not when they were bad, while they were good, I'm not really in the mood to bet either of those types of spots. I'm gonna be honest with you. And then moving down to the late games, you have Winnipeg and LA, man. I don't like it, man. I mean, the only bet I have in this game is if you're gonna bet the Kings because the Jets suck right now. They're getting fraud checked before the playoffs. Let me double check this to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're on a 6-game losing streak since beating the Rangers, including 2 games we bet on them at the beginning of it when they were after the Rangers, after we hit on them during the Rangers. We stopped betting on the Jets for a reason because they got fraud checked. They're finally crashing out at the end of the season, and they're going to probably lose in the first round of the playoffs. So that's something interesting to watch going into it. Whoever the Jets are playing in the first round, you might want to take their opponent. That might be a good option. Um, ah, I'll say this: Seattle should win tonight versus San Jose. They should beat them. I mean, they lost to San Jose on the road, but Seattle plays a very clean style of like stopping the puck, stopping goals. Like they don't really give up a whole lot to Seattle. So that's something to look out for tonight in the late game. They are already minus 225 though is the only thing. So you definitely want to get it as another parlay build on legs. But that's pretty much the NHL slate tonight. Did you have anything you were looking at on it besides those?
Nah, I already saw the ones I liked. I don't like 2 of the teams playing, so
One thing I did want to get into was
Kraken or the Blues.
oh yeah, you hate both those teams, yeah. One thing I did want to cover. Let's cover the rest of this MLB slate because we both have the early game, but we'll cover some of these later games. So as you mentioned, you have the Orioles at the 6:35 game, playing at home tonight with Dean Kramer on the mound versus the Royals. The Royals, they were not that good. However, they did get a solid game yesterday out of Brady Singer going. If I'm not mistaken, he threw 7 innings. Let me double check. Yeah, he threw 7 innings, 3 hits. They won 11-0 versus the Twins in the third game of the series. The Blues 2-1 in the series. So decent game from them there, and their bats did show up. The Orioles bats did not show up yesterday, so I generally think this is the day they bounce back. To be
Were they
honest,
going against a lefty yesterday?
who the Orioles?
They're bad against lefties, or they were last year.
Well, no, the Orioles crushed lefty. I think both
2
games,
days,
but then
2
they.
nights ago.
I think you're right. The guy yesterday wasn't a lefty, but they, if I'm not mistaken, let me pull this up because I was reading it wrong.
I'm about to look at it. I don't know. I was doing research on him.
Yeah. So yeah, Detmers is a
Yeah.
lefty. He is a lefty, and uh, he played really well versus them. But the only reason I was saying that, but they played a lefty. They played against lefties the 2 days before that, and they crushed
Yeah,
them.
2 days before that.
So that's why I wasn't really too worried about that part of it. And then today they're playing a righty in Oaxaca. They're playing a righty.
Which I like.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about the Phillies today.
I hate the Phillies.
I mean, they're your rivals, but Bro, I don't know why the Nats are favored versus Pittsburgh today, man. Pittsburgh got off to a decent start, man. The Nats are not good.
Pittsburgh's 4-0.
Bro, they swept Miami.
1 second.
I'll tell you this. Plus money option, if you want to take a stab at one, I like the Tigers tonight, man. They might be decent. They're playing the Mets, who just got swept by the Brewers, got punched in the mouth. The Tigers are on a high right now, 3
Tigers are
0.
doing good this year.
Tigers
They
are.
hit do really good preseason too.
Mhm. Mhm.
Actually,
We covered.
really.
They're plus money, so that's something to watch.
Detroit
Going into
dangerous
today.
against lefties.
Ooh, brother, the Blue Jays might be the one today. Plus money.
I'm gonna wait on Detroit.
Blue Jays might be the one plus money, bro, on the road in Houston tonight. Oh, the Yankees play the Diamondbacks. This is gonna be a great series.
Oh, good. Astros stink.
They just got swept by the Yankees.
They do have money though. I'm gonna stay on them for now. But I do have a question for you for the late game.
Talking the Dubs game.
San Francisco and the LA Dodgers at 10:10 Eastern. I got a little bonus bet right now, or it's not a bonus bet. It's something on DraftKings. Pick one person to hit a home run in that game. Who do you got?
I mean, to be honest with
And
you,
then I get like
if you don't go Mookie, you don't want to at least attempt to have solid money. He has 4 home runs in 5 games.
bet on any Dodgers or Giants player to hit a home run and get $2 towards a bonus bet for every hit in the game. Yeah.
You know what that means? I mean, I would bet Boot.
You have to get the home run? I don't think you have to get the home run. Did Shohei hit a home run last night?
No. He had a
No,
double.
right? He hasn't hit a home run yet, so it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. But 1 second, we gotta find who we got. What the odds we looking at? You said Mookie? Do Mookie?
He's just 4 home runs in his last 5 games.
1 second.
He's probably the reason the promo got created. So you can bet on Mookie and then probably miss. That's probably, how these companies are. But
That's what. I don't think you need the home run. I can't even
I kind of
find
want to
it.
take San Diego tonight, but I don't like the line movement.
Here we go. I found home runs. Mookie is 425.
That's not bad.
Jorge Soler is plus 300. Should I do Jason Hayward?
Bro,
Not the one.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The Rays, I know how the Rays do like a lot of bullpen games from time to time, where they have a guy open like one inning, have another guy go the other inning, have another guy go the next inning, and like wherever they can find some consistency. I think this might be the year it doesn't work too well for them, man. I mean, it's early. It's only been 3 games, and the Rays are one of the most consistent teams in the league, so that could be saying something. But I don't know. I just have a feeling that hitters, athleticism, modern day eyes, everything coming together. You're gonna have to have elite guys going for multiple innings to be able to set up their pitches, set up later pitches. So when they come back around, when they come around in the second time in the order, or if they get to a third time in the order, they can handle it, have their off speed going, everything moving, and then you're gonna like the true starter is always gonna be somewhat better. But analytics are analytics, man.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers. Men Women lie. Numbers never lie. That's Billy Bean.
Parlay.
That's Billy Bean, bro.
Money ball. But yeah, I don't really got too much else on the MLB tonight. I don't think I got much. I don't got any soccer to cover. Actually, oh yeah, I do actually got tiny bit of soccer to cover. Just basic. Main thing I'd like to cover is, ooh, they're minus 340. No, that's disgusting. No. You could bet them if you want, bro, because that's disgusting. Bro, they're minus 1,000. That's disgusting. That's nasty. That's actually gross. Yeah, no, I'm disgusted seeing some of these soccer odds. Horrible, disgusting. Oh my, yeah, it's terrible, man. But besides that, Man City's gonna win probably Wednesday. I'm not even gonna bring up Arsenal being minus 1,000. They opened at minus 500, and I guess somebody put $1 million on them or something, or people are throwing money on them because they moved from minus 500 to minus 1,000.
Dude, I
You're
watched the
betting on them at
entire
minus
game
500.
yesterday, and it was the dumbest thing I've ever done.
Let me guess. You watched the
Minute
Man
call.
City Arsenal game, and it was actual good soccer. It was 0-0, and you couldn't watch it because you don't understand the game that well.
Dude, there's nothing, bro.
Was I right or wrong? Was it that game?
There's nothing going on.
Was it Man
could've
City
scored.
Arsenal?
Yeah, Man City could have scored at the end. They couldn't figure it out.
Man City could have scored for 90 minutes. They couldn't. And you know why? Because let me teach you a little bit about the game. I made a rookie
Half
mistake.
Arsenal teams, Saliba's good, but half Arsenal's team is about to be on Man City. Because I was watching the end of it, bro. They went on a little marketing trip to get people to come to their team, bro. They're like, hey, come here. Hey, you coming? Yeah. All right,
Half
all
of them
right.
are national team
Let's go.
teammates. You know, some of them are national team teammates. You know that, right?
Bro, the way they were talking,
And it's just after the international break.
they was like, yo, you coming, right? All
right.
Yeah.
Besides that, brother,
If we transfer for you, come. Yes.
All right, brother. What I was getting into is I made a rookie mistake because I thought City at home at least would be able to handle it, but get one. But shout out Arsenal, man. Arsenal had an efficient game plan, knowing how crucial this game was for the title race, man. They knew to stay compact inside the 6, keep on off the point of attack, and they let City push deep into their front lines. But But City got to a certain point, they couldn't get the ball into the final pass. Arsenal was so condensed in their formation on defense, and their center backs in Gabriel and Saliba.
I think they're going for the wrong shot, honestly.
They honestly tried every different direction
Because they kept going. They kept going the same way 5 times in a row. They tried to go right here. They were sitting over here, just trying to
You mean on the left side of the pitch?
Yeah, sorry, it's all messed up because But yeah, they were on the left side, and they just kept trying to get around the one guy.
Yeah.
They couldn't get around the one guy, so hit the ball over and go through the middle or some shit. You gotta switch it up, bro.
That's what I'm getting to, Parlay. You watched the whole game like I did. They did all of that, bro. They crossed it, they chipped it through, they passed it through. None of it worked.
The
None of it
last
worked.
5 minutes, they kept doing the same thing.
Because that's the only thing that they realized probably got them
They're like,
inside.
But it's not working. Try. You gotta hit RB and X, and you gotta pop
Well,
that
you're a
one
fake
thing
Man
over.
City fan, so you were just expecting goals. But that was real good soccer, man. Arsenal played their tail off. I'll give them credit, man. They did.
No, they played good, but Man City, they couldn't figure it out.
They were at home, man. They were at home. Ridiculous, man. But yeah, I think that's just about it for us. Mostly the MLB. We're in unison on both plays today, man. So let's hope they go through. It's about to start up in about a little bit over an hour from now. So let's go Braves. Let's go Cubs, man. Parlay. You got anything else for us?
No, that's it. That's Matt.
And that's Parlay, man. We the Gritty Gambler. See y'all on Thursday.
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Roll Tide.
After I bet, I could change the odds for every bookmaker in the country.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.